Hey guys, this is Tim Hart with Van Dyke Mortgage. Thanks for joining us today. We have a very special guest with us. We have Pamela Paulson with Home Loans Assist. Pamela, how you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you, Tim?
Doing good. Thank you very much. So, Pamela, for those of people that don't know you out there already, we did a video prior to this one already about credit reports and FICO score and Equifax and all the confusing stuff about credit reports. So today we're going to dive into a different topic, which is going to be the consumer credit, Credit Karma, freecreditreport.com, things like that. But before we get into that, Pamela, let's hear what you're all about and what you guys do at Home Loans Assist.
Okay, well, thank you. So Home Loans Assist, we work on the consumer's behalf to correct and delete errors and erroneous information reporting on a consumer's credit report. So essentially, we repair and restore their credit so they can qualify for a home loan at the best interest rate possible.
Right. And so we use Pamela, guys out there, if you're wondering, we do things with credit that we can help them, the borrowers, but sometimes we can't help them. It's out of our realm. And we forward them over to Pamela and her team, and they do a great job with them. So, Pamela, you ready to get busy on this?
Yep, let's get going.
All right, cool. So one of the big things we deal with all the time is borrowers call us, hey, my credit score is a 680 on Credit Karma. I shouldn't be a problem. And in my head, I know Credit Karma is not going to equate to the mortgage credit that I pull. And so a lot of times I have to explain to them the differences of that. So I'd love for you to delve into what is the differences of Credit Karma, freecreditreport.com. Awesome services, by the way. So please understand out there, I'm not bashing those companies. I don't think Pamela will either. They serve their purpose, but they don't serve their purpose when it comes to mortgage credit. Pamela, explain the difference with that.
Okay, well, let's start first with the four industries that calculate credit scores. We have the mortgage industry, auto industry, insurance, and then online, which is what we're going to speak to today. Each of these industries calculate credit scores using different scoring models. Each scoring model within that different specific industry can emphasize or highlight different aspects of your credit history, and ultimately you can get different scores even if they're based on the same credit report. So let's focus on the online industry, and such as one of the biggest out there, which is Credit Karma, like you mentioned, Tim. The credit scores and the credit reports that you see on Credit Karma come directly from TransUnion and Equifax. Those are only two of the three major consumer credit bureaus that Credit Karma uses. So they should accurately reflect your credit information as reported by those bureaus, but they do not match other reports and scores out there because the different credit scoring models yield different results. Okay, but that said, online sites do serve their purpose, like you said, Tim.
Right.
So by using these platforms as a means to monitor items reporting on the credit report. So over time, you can have an easy point of reference to gauge your overall credit health. You just have to remember, and this is what we really try to educate the consumer, is the credit scores reflected on these online sites will be different, usually inflated, maybe by 15, 20, sometimes 40 points compared to the other industries, which you and I see this all the time, Tim.
Yeah, and you say usually inflated. That's being a little generous. It's almost always inflated compared to what we pull. And anytime a consumer asks us about, hey, my Credit Karma is this score, I immediately say, great, but it's not going to equal your mortgage credit score. So
no,
be scared and don't be mad at me when I say it's 20 lower. So we try to set them up properly.
The consumer will say, we just saw Tim Hart at Van Dyke Mortgage. He pulled our credit, and it's not what we saw online. Why is that? What did he do? And I'm like, Tim didn't do anything.
Right, yeah. It's always like, but my credit pull just knocked him down 20 points. It's funny.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So also, it's important, Tim, that consumers know when they visit online sites, such as annualcreditreport.com, or if they get a free credit score on sites like Credit Karma or Credit Sesame, etc. The credit request is being made by that individual. Therefore, it does not hurt their credit score. So this is what's called a soft inquiry, and it won't affect their credit at all.
Right. And so, but let's delve into real quick when they submit their information to Credit Karma or freecreditreport.com and they do this monitoring, what happens to their information with those companies? Is that sold to other lead sources?
That's a great question. No, these online sites, it's a business. They're trying to sell credit cards, personal loans. That's how they make their money. So the consumer information is not being sold, but these online sites are hoping that they can sell certain services in order to make some money.
Gotcha. And so let's also talk about, if you don't mind, the difference between I'm going to go shop for a vehicle, right? And like this happened to me a couple years ago, for instance. I was going to go get a new truck. I thought I'd be Bobby Bad, and walk in with my credit report from that day. I had it all out, ready to go, like ready to battle. And the car loan company pulled a score that was like 30 points lower than what I had from my mortgage company. And we went back and forth. And ultimately, his score was different because it was oriented to the car business. And I didn't have a vehicle loan for like 5 years. I had a mortgage on there, but no vehicle loan. And literally, we're going credit report versus credit report. And mine was lower with the car loan because I didn't have a car loan credit history. Had the mortgage. I don't know why the mortgage wouldn't trump a car loan, but it didn't in this guy's report.
So, we already talked about the different scoring models between the different industries. Another big reason, though, why scores vary between these different industries is that the 3 credit bureaus may have different information about you. So, for example, some companies only report to 1 or 2 bureaus. Companies have to pay to update a consumer's information, and they're not held by any means to do this. They can pick and choose what information they want to report and to which bureaus. Also, the bureaus may not update your reports at the same time. So different information can understandably result in a different credit report and different scores. Did that kind of answer your question?
Well, yeah, kind of. So, it's feasible, like, because I had pulled my report that day, tri-merge with a mortgage company, with me, and then walked into their place and they got a completely different score. And so I learned pretty quickly that shopping for a car, the credit there is different than a mortgage, which the mortgage is different than a car credit. So I just wanted consumers out there to understand, you bought a car today and you went to go buy a house, the credit scores could be different.
Absolutely.
Cool. Anything else you want to add to the freecreditreport.com and all these consumer sites? Any other information for the viewers out there?
Just again, I think they're very helpful sites in order to monitor what's actually reporting. Again, there's a lot of erroneous errors that wind up on credit reports. And so any questions that your viewers might have, reach out to Tim and he can get you in touch with me. I love sharing and educating all about all the different moving pieces when it comes to credit.
Cool. You are very, very, very passionate about credit. It's awesome. Okay, guys, so that was Pamela Paulson with Home Loans Assist, dropping a lot of knowledge about Credit Karma, freecreditreport.com. We'll have more videos coming out all about credit, hard inquiry versus soft inquiry, how do I establish credit, paying off collections, do I, don't I, whatever. So we're covering a lot of this stuff. So be on the lookout for all this information. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you're watching this. subscribe to it, and we'll get you the information out. So Pamela, how can they contact you? Let's hear it.
Two ways. Either email me at pamela@homeloansassist.com, or you can text or call me at 303-746-4655. We are based out of Colorado, so our corporate office, our headquarters are in Colorado, but we're licensed and bonded in every state.
Cool.
Would love to hear from you.
Yeah, good. Thank you again. Appreciate it, you guys. Got questions on credit, reach out to myself or Pamela. We're always here to help. So appreciate you guys watching. Thanks again, Pamela. You take care, okay?
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.